Good morning. How you all doing, YouTube? How are you all doing? So today I come up here to talk to you guys about something before I can leave. Good morning, YouTube. How you all doing? Good. So today I come over here for us to talk about something before I can go. I got my Fana music on though. I'm gonna try to lower it down a little bit as the topic starts, but at the moment we can just greet each other while I enjoy my cup of hibiscus tea and get ready before I can start the topic. So yeah, so how you guys doing? I'm gonna go to town to do some there's an item I have to return to the shops that I bought and change my mind about it. Also, I'm gonna get some stuff because I'm gonna be cooking later on today. And also I got a letter to post. And also just today the weather is nice and bright. As you can see the sunshine. I'm sitting from the window. I'm sitting by the window, but you can see this is why it's so bright here. The sunshine is so beautiful today. And we don't normally have this. So I'm gonna go and do a long walk today. I'm gonna try to do some maybe like 7-8 miles long walk. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. And then I'm gonna cook later on and everything. So how are you guys doing? I'm just gonna try to do a quick simple makeup while we are talking. So today I want to talk about stuff that I don't like that African men do when they're trying to get a woman. It's not all African men, okay? So don't worry people, it's not all. But I experienced this with some African men, okay? Especially some of them is more common for the Nigerian men. But yeah. So I'm gonna be talking about this. And hopefully some men will say this and not continue doing it. You know, I just really don't like it. And I think it's unnecessary sometimes. And some of the questions are just unnecessary. And then some of the stuff also. But anyway, let me see this. This camera is focusing on me or... Come on, focus on me. Sorry, people. So yeah, so some of the stuff that men say to women, you know, when they're trying to get her to date them. And some of the stuff they said that will just rather make the woman to run away from you or what. Depend what type of woman, but depend what type of a woman this woman is. But some of the things you guys said, ooh, it might just make the woman to run miles away from you. Depend if she really want you, she might stay. Or depend what kind of mind she have or what type of woman she is, okay? Because some of us women are sensitive and we really look out for how you talk to us. But some of us, when we like you, we just go for it. We don't care. So it just depends the type of woman you're going with, I guess. But yeah, you might want to be just careful in case you met a woman that, you know, that is gonna run for her life simply because the way you talk to her. So some of you, sadly, you think that, you know, like, you can talk to us anyhow, you know? Oh. Some of you sadly think you can talk to us anyhow because we're giving you the chance to have access to us or to date us or to talk to us, whatever. So when you start talking to the woman anyhow, you're giving her the chance to talk to you anyhow, okay? When you don't talk to the woman with respect and with love, how do you expect her to talk to you with respect and with love? Now, I know some women are just insane in general, okay? From the beginning, they're going to start talking to you like anyhow, okay? Like they hate you or something. And I know this is wrong. I'm not saying this is fine, okay? Some women are just so miserable and rude and just don't know how to talk to a man and just so moody and just... And so some men are too, okay? This is just how the generation is going now. People are moody and angry and rude and a lot of the time, okay? This is just reality, okay? But sometimes the way you guys talk to us, sometimes doesn't help. When you're talking to a woman that you know you really like, there's a special way of starting the conversation. You don't talk to her like she's nobody. I don't know how to explain this to you. You have to look at her in the eye when you're talking to her. Let's just start from looking at her in the eye, okay? If you are seeing her talking to her, okay? Also, I compliment her all the time. Tell her she's beautiful. Because she is beautiful. We are women. We're all beautiful. So try to tell her she's beautiful. All the time. Yeah, you have to tell her she's beautiful all the time, even if you're not in the mood to tell her. Because sometimes you might have a stress day at work. You're just tired and stressed. You don't want to tell anybody they're beautiful. But it's really important, especially when the relationship is new, when you're trying to get a woman, to tell her she's beautiful all the time. To make her feel like you want her. Hopefully you mean it anyway, but try to tell her she's beautiful. Hopefully you mean it and it's going to be genuine. It's going to make her want you more and, you know, like... No woman wants to be with a man that is not going to compliment you. I know we have to compliment the men too, but this is a man video, okay? So don't think that I'm just telling the men to do this and the women cannot do nothing. No, this is a man video. It's not a woman video, okay? I'm going to do that one next time. This one is just a man video, okay? So try to compliment the woman all the time, you know, tell her she's beautiful and tell her she's intelligent and tell her she's very clever, she's brainy, she's just everything that, you know, that you like in a woman. Hopefully she is anyway. This will give her more confidence to fall for you and to think of a future with you. It doesn't work for all women, but because some women actually, they're so miserable that even when you compliment them, they don't like it. It's sad, but that's how it is. But I think taking a compliment from a man is very good. And most of the time, the women like it, even if they're miserable. Because a lot of the time, we are miserable. That's just the reality. A lot of us are. It's not just women, though. Even the men. So don't worry. Most of the time we don't notice it, but most of the time we're just miserable. I don't know if it's to do with the way society is now, and I don't know if it's to do with the food or whatever, but most of the time we're miserable. It's sad, but we don't notice it, but we're miserable. Because when someone is miserable, they don't like anything and they get angry for everything and they're just moody, okay? So that's it. But let's move on. So try to compliment us all the time, you know. And also when you're talking to us, you know, like for the beginning, you know, like everything is new. Don't just start telling us that, ooh, I love this song so much. I feel like dancing, but I can't dance now because I'm doing my makeup and everything. And when you just meet us, oh my God, I love this song. It's one of my favorite Fana songs. Sangur Generna. Bye bye, oh my God, wait people, I love this song so much. This song just, oh, this song is everything. Oh my God, I have to dance this song. This song, I love this song so much. So, let me continue to the topic, because this song, if I follow this song here, if I allow this song today, I'm not gonna finish the topic. So yeah, it's like that. Try to, compliment the person, and try to show the woman that you're just a normal guy. And that you're not miserable and dominant and controlling and gonna, make her regret her entire generation, regret giving you chance. Because a lot of us women nowadays, it's not like we don't want a relationship. We're just scared to death. And so you guys are scared too, a lot of you. Because it's not many lot of nice people now in the world. I don't even know why I'm having this scarf on, but because I'm gonna go after I finish this. So it's not like not a lot of nice people left in the world, sadly. And it makes a lot of the women scared, and so the men too. That's just the reality of our world now. So that's why I'm trying to tell us the things that make us scared, so we can try and maybe change. So when you meet the woman and you claim you like the woman, and the woman like you, and you're talking to the woman, and you talk to the woman like this. Have you eaten? This one, I'm going to start with Nigerian men, okay? This one is definitely a Nigerian man one most of the time. Well, I don't know really if other men do it much, but I experience it with Nigerian man more. My children are Nigerian, my ex is Nigerian, so most of the time they start like this, like, have you eaten? Like, why are you even asking the woman how is she eating? A lot of people are on a diet nowadays, okay? A lot of people don't want to just get up and jump in on a plate of food and stuff like that. And even if it's afternoon, why are you so concerned about the food? What is it with the food? You know what I mean? What is it with the food? It's just food. So I really don't like this one. I think it's really silly and just childish and just, I don't even know the word. Like, just really unnecessary and just really scary as well. It makes the woman, a lot of the women think that when they come into this relationship is all about food. Look, I hate relationship that is all about food. Food is nice, okay? I love it. As you can see the size of my body. If I don't love food, you think I'll be this size? I don't think so. I love food, okay? I know this. But Food is not something that's supposed to be the center of any relationship. If you have a relationship, the food is the center of the relationship, you will never be happy. You can get fat, you can put on more weight, but that's all you're gonna get. Who want that though? Who want a relationship that will just make you put on more weight and that's it? Well, I don't. So when you talking to a woman, you know, especially a woman that maybe live abroad and stuff like this, like she understand life, okay, she's seen life. Can you not just start talking like, have you eaten? Have you eaten your breakfast? Have you eaten your dinner? Have you eaten your lunch? Have you eaten? Have you eaten? Talk about other things. There's more important things in life than just food. You can ask someone, have you eaten, maybe sometime, but you don't have to ask all the time, have you eaten, you know, like some of you do. Every single time, every single day, the conversation have to start from, have you eaten? Or just, I don't know. I just don't think this food is really important. So you might want to just not even use the word, have you eaten? Okay? Especially when you're talking to a woman that is from abroad, you know, like European women, American women, you know, like Western women. Don't use, have you eaten? It's not important thing to ask someone, and it's so weird and awkward. Or you ask them, what did you have for dinner? Have you eaten? And they say, yeah, and you're like, what did you have? And then if they tell you, for example, they have salad or they have sardine. I have sardine sometimes. I'm weird. But I don't have it all the time, and I've not had it for a while now. I miss my sardine, even though they're in the cupboard. But like, for example, when the woman tells you she had sardine or she had porridge, I can have porridge and yogurt for dinner. I can have porridge and natural yogurt for dinner sometimes when I'm tired and I can't be bothered. I'm easy. For example, and then you guys will think, oh, when I marry this woman, I'm going to be eating sardine and or porridge for yogurt for dinner. You see? And if you ask the woman, have you eaten? And she said yes, and then you ask her, what did you have? If the woman is a African woman, and she had sardine, she might not want to tell you she had sardine, because you know if she tell you she has sardine, you'll be judging her already. You'll be scared that when you marry her, you'll be eating sardine, and you wanna eat ogbono, okra soup, and stew and rice. Egusi, jollof rice. So you'll be like, oh, if I marry this woman, I'm going to be eating joppa, barrage, sardine, or what? Who's doing that? So then you're choking the woman to lie, to tell you that she eat whatever, when you can just talk to her without asking her what she's eating. You see what I mean? The food doesn't matter, because if you meet a woman that you like and you get on with, even if she doesn't cook like you will still get on with her. She might either learn to cook the kind of way you cook, or you will still cook your food and she will leave you alone and do her stuff. You can still ask her if you're looking for a woman to cook for you, like some of you just looking for a woman to cook for you anyway. You can still ask her as you know her more, but you have to ask her maybe when you meet her. Or you can still ask on the text anyway if you want. Like, do you normally cook? I'm looking for a woman that can cook. I know sometimes some of the women lie about this. They say that they cook and they don't. And this is not fair. If you know you cannot cook or you don't like cooking, tell the man the truth. Me, it's not that I don't like cooking, but I don't see food as the center of a relationship. So I try to say this to a man that want me, you know. If I see that a man like food and he's talking about food a lot, I always just make him understand that the food is not the center of the relationship to me. The food is nice, but you don't have to make it a center. Like every day you have to eat this food, you have to eat that food. Every single day I'm going to be cooking African food to make my house smell bad and to spend hours in the kitchen cooking. I'm not doing that for anyone. I don't mind cooking African food like 2 times a week or once a week, and then freeze some for if you want them the next time, which some African men don't like that. They don't like frozen food. They want fresh food every day. You're standing in the kitchen every day. No, I'm not doing that. And you can just grill some chicken in the oven if you want, or grill some salmon with some vegetable or some salad. Or someone like me, I'm happy sometimes when I have African food or spicy, because I like to put spicy in my hot food. When I have hot food for like 2-3 days, I'm happy to have a jumper barrage sardine for dinner, or just, what's it called, yogurt and porridge. I'm happy to have my bowl of porridge with natural yogurt and some cinnamon. Ooh, beautiful. I'm happy to have that for dinner. Who cares? But some men, they want a woman that, you know, it's all about food, and they're like, life is all about, you have to walk and enjoy. But for them, the enjoyment is just the food. You can enjoy without food. You can even enjoy going for a long walk with your partner. Enjoy watching a Netflix together, cuddling and kissing and cuddling and talking. And just, is that not enjoyment to you? To a lot of men, you know, especially our African men, a lot of them, not all, but a lot of them, the enjoyment is all about the food. Okay? And some of them, food and sex, of course, and maybe wearing nice clothes as well. But to me, the enjoyment is more to that, okay? So, but like I said, it's not all of them, but it's a lot of them. Okay? Especially Nigerian men, sadly, a lot of them, the food is number one. If you cannot cook the food, you don't know how to cook it, you know, and stuff like that. Ooh, they automatically don't even like your gut. And if you, they just, no. A lot of the Nigerian men, the food ruling so many good chances for them, you know, because they just take the food like second God. It's insane, you know. This is why most of the time they have to marry their women from their country, even if they don't love the woman, because of the food. That's Nigerian men, sadly. Gambian men too like their food. All African men like their food, but I think Nigerian men are the worst when it comes to food, because I experienced both Nigerian and Gambian men, you know. But I know some Gambian men too are really bad with the food. That is also there, you know, like you have to cook the food no matter what and stuff like that. This food thing is really lame and annoying and insane, you know. Especially in Europe, people cook in the house. And when you're just cooking every day, your house is going to be stinky. You're not going to realize the smell because you live there. You're going to get used to it. But for people coming, the house is going to be so stinky. And it's going to be in your jacket. The smell is going to be on your jacket and everything. When you go out, you're going to smell so bad everywhere you go. You don't notice it, but you're killing people. And people cannot tell you, of course. That's why I'm telling you, of course. Don't be mad at me. I'm just helping you. So this food thing that you cook every time, you know, and the food really smell really bad. Especially some of you that cook and you don't close the kitchen. Not that I don't like it. I like it. But it smells really bad. That's just the reality. Because we use really strong ingredients and stuff. It smells really bad. That's just the reality. And if you cook it every time, the more you cook it, especially when you leave the kitchen door open, you don't close the kitchen door and open all the kitchen windows totally open when you are cooking. You don't do that. You're just going to close all the doors or open a little bit of window, but then open the kitchen door so the wind can just blow the whole smell back to your bedroom. And you keep frying and cooking and boiling some meat, some strong smell stuff. Your house is going to be so stink. And your whole clothes and your whole body. And I don't know. I wouldn't like to live in a house like that. So you can cook African food, but you don't have to cook it every time. And life is about eating what's healthy. A lot of these African foods are not healthy. That's the reality. You buy meat that is frozen for only God knows how long. Sometimes this meat defroze and they freeze it again because they don't want to throw it. And they sell it to you. And you're there eating, you don't even know you're eating a meat that is already defrosed and froze again. And that's not healthy for you. And when you buy the meat that is already defrosed, you cook it and then you freeze it. You are even killing yourself more. When something is defrosed, when you defroze it, you cook it, you're supposed to eat it. You don't freeze it again. When you are cooking something and you're going to freeze it, you only have to buy something that is fresh, that is not frozen yet. Fresh meat. You cook it, you freeze it. You defroze it, you eat it. Got it? Not you defroze it, cook it, and then you freeze it again. Unless you want to cause yourself cancer and all kind of disease. I'm not joking. Go and do your research. You don't eat a food that is defrozed and then you freeze it again and eat it. It's really bad for your health. I know us Africans, we don't care about stuff that is bad for our health. We are like, who cares? I've been doing this for years and this is nothing happened to me, so what? Because nothing happened to you yet doesn't mean that nothing is not going to happen to you when you continue doing your madness, whatever the madness is. So you might want to just switch, okay? And a lot of the African food is also not very healthy because we put a lot of oil sometimes and we put a lot of seasoning, you know, like a lot of this thyme, Maggi, whatever, you know. And they're really nice, but they're not really healthy. So it's not good when you're eating it all the time. But if you're eating it once in a while, you know, like maybe once or twice a week, you're fine. Or at least 3 times a week. And then the rest of the week, just grill something and put in the oven. Some vegetable or whatever. You know, and just grill it with a piece of salmon. You don't have to always sit there with a giant plate of heavy food. No. It's just food, you know. It's just food. African men. Also, the other thing that I don't like is that African men do, you know, when they're trying to talk to a woman that they like, is trying to test her to see how strong-minded she is and how much of an independent woman slash saying her opinion or saying, thinking her voice matter or thinking she's not going to be a slave to no one type of a woman. She is. So they're trying to test this woman and until they lose this woman. So when they're talking to the woman newly, they're like trying to see whether the woman gonna respect them. So they're gonna be like, you know, debating with the woman too much and just proving the woman wrong all the time and just going crazy. Because they're paranoid, they're scared. They don't like a woman that a lot of the African men, it's not all, but a lot of them don't like a woman that is independent and like know what she wants and like saying her voice. They hate that to the core. A lot of the West African men. I don't know other men. I'm going to talk for West African men because that's where I'm from. A lot of them hate that to the core. So when they're trying to talk to you, I don't like the fact that when they're trying to flatter with you, what's the word? Like trying to get you flat with you. When they're trying to get you to date them or whatever. And they're just testing you so much. You know, like... And then they're like, you have to say sorry. You used to say sorry that when you've not done nothing, okay? For example, there was a day I was on a date, okay, with this guy, okay? And this guy, he said, we were talking fine, okay? We were talking, okay, not fine. I can tell from the way he was talking that, because number one, this guy was really loud. I don't like being loud. You know, you go to Starbucks or Costa and you're loud. So loud, all the people are talking nice and calm. All the white people talking nice and calm. And you're just, I said me this. You don't know what to tell. You know, for 10 years ago, this happened. You know, no. Talk nice and slow. Jesus. So this man was talking really loud, okay? And I was a bit embarrassed and a bit like, this man is very African. I was like, yes, yeah, you know. I was responding slowly, but he wasn't responding, you know, to the level of my voice. And noticing that I'm trying to tell him, you're loud, we are in Starbucks, everybody looking at us. He still was just shouting, screaming like he's under the mango tree in Africa. I was like, damn it. And I was like, yes, you know this. I was talking very nice and calm, you know. You're at Starbucks, for God's sake. All the Scottish people, you're the only black people there. And they're like, So I was like talking nice and calm, yeah, nice and slow, yeah. And he was shouting. So I didn't like that. And I didn't like the fact that he wasn't he wasn't seeing me being nice and quiet for him to know that, okay, I'm the only loud one here. So he's somebody that when you are with those kind of people, it's really hard because we are adults. There are certain things that no one have to tell you. You just have to see how the person is doing and you know what kind of a person that person is. You either have to try to level up a little bit or you just leave it. Both of you have to level up. Like, for example, I was supposed to level up to his madness and keep screaming or continue taking the embarrassment, or I have to leave. And so he also was supposed to level up and calm down, knowing that he's at Starbucks, everyone watching us, not just because we are black, now we are mad, or he's just gonna leave. But he doesn't want to leave. So he was trying to see me again all the time. And I tell him, I didn't want to see him again, not just because he was being loud, okay? So after he was still being loud, and going crazy, and then he now said this, okay? So we were talking about, I asked him, are you going to go back to Africa? What brought the topic? Yeah, I asked him, do you want to go back to your country in the future, like for good? Like how sometimes we ask, do you want to go back to Africa for good? So when I asked him this, he then said to me, I cannot go back to my country because the corruption, explain this thing. Like, I would like to go just for visit, but I would not want to go and live there. I said, okay. I said, I love my country and I want to go back and live there when I get older. I said, I don't want to stay in this job very cold Scotland when I'm 70, 80 years old with my jacket, with my stick going to Costa or going to Morrison for shopping with my stick. See, can. I said, no. I'm going to want to be in my house in Gambia under the mango tree with my sisters and my mom chatting and laughing and having all the vitamin D. I didn't talk to him like this, okay? But I just tell him, oh, really? Okay. Oh, that's nice. I said, for me, I have in mind all these years that when I get older, I don't want to be here in the cold when my children are all grown and live by themselves. When I'm old, I'm on my own or I'm with a partner and we're all old. There's nothing like going back home and have your nice house. You already have your land. Someone like me, I said, I already have my land. All I'm going to do is I already have a house there, but it's not the best house. But I can just build a small, nice house in the corner. I said, but I haven't been able to make a nice house because all these years I've been here. I'm a single mom. It's not easy. So I have an okay house that I built way before I even come here. I said, but I will, for example, build a nice house in the side so I can then move in there and live there. Save small house because Africa is cheaper. I said, even if it's not a big house, as long as it's my own house, I don't have to pay bills because we have a solar in the house. That's it. And you just have your organic mango, organic oranges, organic everything, organic sunshine, organic people, organic everything. And I was saying this in a nice way, nice calm way, like something that's supposed to be funny even. To him, he was just like, you want to go back to Africa in the future? I said, yes. No! So, what about when you're married? You want to go back to your country, not my country? No. Me, I cannot marry a woman that is gonna go back to her country with me. So you're looking for a man to marry and to take to your country? Never. If you want, we get married. When we are going back, we have to go back to my country, not your country. I say, oh. I wanted to laugh this time, but I was trying not to laugh. I was trying so hard. I was like this with my cup, with my Starbucks cup, sick. I wanted to laugh so much. I was like, oh my God, Amy, what are you doing to yourself sitting here? I said, but I thought you said you don't want to go to your country. And then I sipped my coffee. I love cappuccino from Starbucks. This is just hibiscus I'm drinking, by the way. It's hibiscus, no sugar, nothing. Just boiled water with hibiscus. And then he said to me, yes, I know. I said, I don't want to. No, he said, I didn't say that I don't want to go back. The moment I said to him, but you say you don't want to go back to your country for good. He said, no, I didn't say that. Yes, I didn't say that. I said, and tried to change the whole topic. I was like, what the... But I was like, oh, okay. oh, I thought that's what you just said. No, I didn't say that. So I don't want to drag the topic, but he was talking so loud and the whole place was looking at. I was like, okay, yes, you're right. I say, but me, you're not my husband. And me, I'm not saying I'm taking any man with me. Me, I'm single all these years. I'm a single mom here. So I have right to plan to think of my future too. Just like the way you said that you don't want to go back for good. I have the right over the years of thinking, picturing myself in the future, what's going to happen. Even though I know I have no control of the future, but I have right. We all do that. Pardon me. Sometimes you sit down and think of the future and like, oh, I would like this, I would like that, I said, so it's just one of my fantasy that I would love to go back to Africa when I'm old. But I didn't think it like I was going to marry to a man who is going to fight with me, who is going to argue with me about what country to go to. This. I didn't tell him like this, but I said to him, I didn't think of my future. I didn't think of it that I was going to marry at that time and the man might not want to go. I didn't think of it this time like this. I just think of it like, I might want to go back to Africa when I'm old. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. And no, Chai, no, me, I cannot marry a woman that is going to take me to her country. No, in my culture, when you have a child, the child belongs to the father. The child belongs to the father's country and the father's village, not the mother. Any child that belongs to the mother's village, that child is a bastard. Yes, that's how my culture is. We don't have child that go to the mother's village or father's or mother's anything. They have the father everything. Oh my God. I was like, what? And this man was meeting me on a first date, people. First date at Starbucks having a coffee. And this man telling me all this. And the whole day turned to argument. And now this man said, you know what he said to me? Why I didn't even want to see him again? Not just this argument thing. That's good enough for me to leave him. The fact that he was so loud in the Starbucks. He doesn't give a damn that people around him. And he's on a first date. That's enough for me to not see him again. Second thing that is enough for me to leave him is that I'm not allowed to say to him that my plans are to go back for good in the future. But he's allowed to tell me that my plans are to never go back for good. But I am not allowed to tell him my plans. That is a crime. And also, the fact that he was just not giving me attention as like he want me. And then this man start talking. Oh, it's crazy. It's just crazy. He was even talking. I don't know what brought the topic, because I was talking to you about sex before marriage. Like my plans are to meet somebody and get to know, hopefully. And then maybe when we get married, before we even do the thing, hopefully these are my plan. But hey, sometimes we have plans that doesn't work, but these are my plans. I was saying this to him. And this man just went, hell no, don't worry me. Hell yes, don't worry me. He didn't say hell yes, but he said to me, yes, don't worry me. I'm not looking for sex at all. I will even, before I even have sex with you, I was going to ask you to do some medical tests first. I like that part though. It's so forward and weird and sound rude and everything, but I was just laughing so much but I know that this is good. You ask someone to have medical tests before you have raw sex, especially. But I think it's not conversation that you should just say on a first date and just within half an hour of meeting. He was telling me this straight away within half an hour of meeting, because he was talking about inviting me to his house, and then I was telling him I couldn't just come straight away. We have to know each other more, because these are my plan, and if I'm with you in one roof, there's a chance that I'm going to break my own plans, my own whatever. And then he just was talking so loud as well. Yeah, when he was telling me about that jumper, but right, we're going to do all tests to see that we are fine, because this world have a lot of sickness now, HIV and everything. So I'm going to want us to do all tests. I can do my own test and show you, and you have to show you your own test before we do anything. So don't worry. I say, okay, sir, I know, but I still just wouldn't want to come to your house right now. So, this date was just horrible. I think when someone tells you that they don't want to just rush to sex, you don't have to tell them, I'm going to want you to do HIV test them before you even near me, as if they're just some disgusting piece of shit. You can just tell them, oh, that's fine. That's not a problem at all. Me too, I'm not looking for sex. As you say, you're not looking for it anyway. You're worse. You can tell them also that I'm just not looking for this, me too. So that's good. I'm happy that you're not like that too. And then you continue the topic nice and smooth and peaceful and respectful. Don't show the woman that she's nothing and that it's all about you and that you're just like, no. And this man was not even complimenting me at all. I can't even remember him telling me I'm beautiful. If he did, then he didn't say it properly or appreciate me. And I take my time to do my little makeup and take my time to do my little get ready. And this man was just arguing with me the whole time. You don't do that, people. Don't do that to women. He was like, and then at the end of the day, I said to him, you know what, after the whole arguing with that, I keep explaining that this is not a problem. That I just said I want to go back for good. Why is this a problem to you? Why are you talking like you're angry and going, He's like, no, because you're looking for a man to take home. This is not right. I said, why? When I was thinking about this, I don't have a man. And when I have a man, things might change, but suddenly not the way you're going. You cannot change no one's plan when you're so angry and going crazy. I didn't tell him going crazy, but I said to him like what I just said here, like when I was having this plan, I didn't have a man. But I'm not even telling you to move with me. Like, why you? And he's like, no. And he's like, I think the simple thing you can do is to tell me sorry. This man now from nowhere want me to tell him sorry for nothing. Absolutely doing nothing to him. I said to him, but I have not done nothing. He said to me, but you make me angry for what you said. You can see I am offended, but you are too proud to say sorry. Now that's really scary, people. So, all you men that is like that man, hope you're listening and you don't say this thing to women that you want. Especially when you just met them, even when you're with them for 10 years. The woman haven't done nothing. You want her to say sorry to you just because you're a man. This man said to me, because you can see that I'm angry, I don't like that, I'm offended. I don't like the fact that you want to go back to Africa for good. The simple thing you could have done is to tell me sorry. To make me happy. He also said that. Because when I tell him, why should I say sorry to you? I've done nothing. He said, because you're supposed to say sorry to calm me down because you consider I'm offended, but you are too proud. So this man is scared and insecure that he doesn't want an independent woman or a woman who can debate and challenge him and know her right and try to tell him that you cannot do this just because you're a man or whatever, or I've not done nothing, so I'm not saying sorry to you. He doesn't like that. He think to him that means I'm really strong and like independent and like know my rights and like if he marry me, it's gonna be trouble. So he wanted me to be this hopeless slave woman that is going to tell sorry for nothing, even if you done nothing, just because the person is a man. What even being a man is? Is being a man not to love and protect? Or now being a man is some hopeless, controlling slave master here? That's what being a man is now. I was like, what the hell? And I was so calm the whole time. I wasn't doing like that or anything. I was like really calm and nice the whole time, okay? Because I'm really good with controlling my emotions, okay? Don't see me like this in my videos. I was so calm the whole time, like nothing happened. I was like, I cannot tell you sorry. It's not that I'm proud. I'm really down to earth. I said I can sit on the floor, play with children all day or old people or whatever. Walk barefoot even if I want, especially in Africa when it's warm. I say, but I just don't see why I should tell you sorry just to make you happy. I've not done nothing to you. I said, Anne, come to think of it. I said, I'm not talking for me because I'm not going to see you again. He was like, there you go. There you go. You're so proud of yourself. You don't want to see me again already. I said, wait. And then he don't want to wait. He was talking and I just let him finish. I said, can you let me talk? I want to go. It's cold and I'm standing outside here talking. I said, I'm going to advise you this. If you meet a woman next time, don't try to find a woman that will make you happy. I said, in this world, I don't believe in any partner making you happy. If you are so miserable that you need people to make you happy, you will never be happy. You have to figure out how to be happy yourself. Whatever is making you miserable, you have to get rid of that. Appreciate life. Appreciate nature. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate your porridge or sardine or grilled fish or chicken meat, whatever, or an apple, pineapple, or just the trees, the sunshine, or just yourself, your amazing self. Appreciate this world that you are alive and be happy. Let go of things that make you unhappy. How the hell are you going to be so miserable that you have to find a date, have to try to meet a woman, take her for coffee, to make you happy? And if you're going to look for a wife because you want someone to make you happy, you will never be happy. No one can make no one happy. No matter how much you try, they're still going to be miserable. No matter how much you try, they're going to be miserable. When someone is miserable, good luck trying to make them happy. Because they're so miserable, whatever you do is not going to be enough. They're going to bring their miserableness in you, actually. You're now causing trouble for trying to make them happy. It's that bad. It can get that bad. And if you're going to find a husband because you're not happy, don't even bother. If you're going to find a wife or a girlfriend because you're not happy, don't even bother. People have to make themselves happy too, remember? So how the hell are they going to make you happy? Now they have to come at 2%. They have to make themselves happy and make you happy. How? You also have to know that you have to meet somebody when you are already happy, when you are already you. You're already happy with the life and the nature and the fact that you are alive. But you want somebody because you want somebody to love and you want someone who loves you. And you can just chat with them and laugh with them, make love with them, make plans with them, advise each other, be best friend to each other, and have fun to each other, with each other. Not to be there to please each other, to make each other happy. Do you see the difference? When you have best friend, your best friend can make you happy, isn't it? But it's not he or her duty to monitor you and to make you happy every single day and to say sorry even when they don't have to, just so you can be happy. No, but the fact that you appreciate who they are and you enjoy their company, it makes you happy that they're your best friend or you are their best friend. It's like that with love. You have to appreciate each other's company, tell each other the truth, be there for each other, advise each other, make love together, eat together, do stuff together, most of the time, like what normal couples should do together if you are normal couples together, and be happy. This is what's going to make you happy, but not because they're doing it to make you happy. They're just doing it because they're supposed to do it. You see what I mean? Because that's how couples, that's how being a couple is. You eat together, chat together, sometimes you cook together, or sometimes this one cooks, sometimes the other one cook. You go to places together, joke and laugh together, trust each other because no one is lying to no one. Be there for each other. Like a normal human being thing. It's not, I'm doing it to make you happy. It's just a normal human being thing. Hello? It's just a normal, every decent human being thing to be honest to each other and do normal stuff to each other, especially to someone you love. You treat them like the way you will want them to treat you. And then they'll treat you like that as well if they're normal. See? It's not they're doing it to make you happy. If you are going into a relationship to do things to make the person happy, don't even bother, don't even start. It won't work. Do things naturally as a human being. Treat the person just the way like you will want them to treat you. Be honest to them because you want them to be honest to you. Compliment them because you want them to compliment you. Be nice. Just do normal nature stuff. Just like the way you would treat your children. You don't do it because you want to be nice to them. You just do it because you love them. It's natural. You see, I have to go, people. This video takes so long. It takes longer than I expected, but I can explain all day about this, I wish men will understand. A lot of men don't understand. There are some men that really understand and know how to love a woman and just really so. God should bless them. This other type of men, they just really need to upgrade. Nothing wrong with you guys still. No one is perfect about life. You guys might just be little bitter and little miserable and little control freak and little too proud of yourself and little paranoid, insecure, scared of women, thinking they have their right and their voice and they're not supposed to have it. They're supposed to just cook and open their legs and shut up and cry. But still, you guys are still good men, I believe. All you need to do though is to upgrade. Change these things. Change them for you. It will help you. It will make any woman that you find in the future or have right now, any woman you're gonna be with or be with right now will be the best woman to you. We can never be the best woman to you if you make us feel like a slave. Understand this. Have a good day. I'm going. Hopefully you guys understand this video and hopefully you guys don't get offended if you are like this. Hope no one like this is watching me. But I want you guys that are like this to watch me so you can change, hopefully. Life is about changing. I'm still learning and changing. Yeah, no one is perfect. Have a good day. Thank you for watching, people. See you again. Bye.